bitches.
Yo, what is up, social media fam? It's your boy, DankWheelie. Today I'm at my dad's house. We're gonna be doing an install video. Basically, I've been rocking the Ruroc helmet for about a month and some change, maybe 2 months, and I finally got some more accessories for it, guys. So I wanna go ahead and do that, installing the new accessories, but also give you guys my opinion on what I think about the Ruroc so far, as well as my motovlog setup, because a lot of you guys have been asking, you've got the Ruroc, but you're wondering how exactly you set it up for motovlogging. So we're gonna get that in today's video and let you guys know how I do it. We just got some new wheels for the Ram. If you guys remember, they were chrome, but now I switched to some black 22s. The other ones were chrome 18s, but what was pissing me off the most, the rims on them were actually hubcaps, so they were driving me crazy. So finally, I found the craziest deal on these. Take a guess how much you guys think I spent on these wheels. Some nice meaty tires on them, and the sensors for my Dodge, so I can check my tire pressure in the truck. So big shout outs to the guy on Facebook that I bought these from. Let's get inside and get this helmet installed. I've never tried to burn out my truck before, so I'm gonna try it because I'm getting new tires today. Great success. I think my dad's fixing a lawnmower today. Got the pops here. What's happening, man?
What's going on, man?
You know Chris. Yes, sir. But does YouTube know Chris? It's been a minute. I haven't seen this guy in years, since I was popping boo-boo wheelies. So today's video is about the Ruroc Atlas Ronin. This is the helmet that I've been rocking for a couple months now, guys. So I'm gonna do my best to try to make this video as simple as possible as far as going through my motovlog setup, how I have my camera set up, the mics I use, the way I mount the camera, everything else. I know you guys might have gotten a new helmet such as myself, and being a new helmet, it's totally different as far as how you set up your camera versus your previous helmet. So I know it can get a little stressful. It was a little stressful for me when I first got this helmet, but as of a couple trial and errors, I'm finally happy with the way my audio sounds and the way that everything's set up. I've used the GoPro Hero 4 Plus Silver since they came out all the way until a couple months ago, and then I finally made the leap to switch over to the GoPro Hero 7. And so far it's a little bit more of a pain to set everything up, but as far as the super hyper smooth video stabilization and just overall the aspect of the video itself, honestly I'm just gonna stick with the Hero 7. GoPro Hero 5 through 7 that has the adapter that you need to use now, and it looks really clunky on the side of the helmet. I know it sucks, but it's really worth it after you go ahead and check out your content and stuff like that. It's better video quality all around, and just overall, you gotta take the good with the bads. So we're gonna break down. This is what it looks like. Basically, the black dishing, super simple setup. With this arm, I actually used the curved arm. I'll put a picture right here. But I went ahead and broke it, so I'm using this basic arm too. If anything, when you go ahead and mount your GoPro, take into account that you're gonna have to angle it up a little bit, so that way when you're angled down, tucked into your bike, you still have the camera shooting forward. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm using a Canon G7X PowerShot. If you guys like this camera, feel free to click in the link in the description. You guys can find links to purchase one yourself. The memory card I use is 128 gigabyte. That's good for about 4 to 5 hours worth of recording time. So if you got one memory card, 128 gigabytes, that should be more than enough to film for the whole day. You'll probably get, I don't know, right around 45 to an hour worth of filming on 1080p, 60 frames per second. So what I recommend is you just carry a pocket full of batteries, or mount another box besides this adapter to the side of your helmet, and that'll be your external battery pack. You would just plug that right into this port right here. So I'm not one to have 50,000 things hooked up to my helmet, so I'd rather just carry a pocket full of 4 batteries. And when I get to a gas station, we got a couple seconds to gas up, I'll just pop the new battery in, whether the old one's dead or not, and just keep it filming. So that's my setup, guys. Super simple. I don't like to get crazy carrying a bunch of stuff, and I still end up carrying a bunch of stuff. GoPro Hero 7, 128 gigabyte memory card, 3 batteries, you're good to go. My mic setup works for me, my GoPro setup, everything else. I know there's way better options out there as far as how you can set up your helmet and everything else, but this is exactly how I've set up my helmet since I've started motovlogging 5 years ago. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my mentality. So this is more so just to kind of give you an idea how I have mine set up, and then you can kind of add your own additions to it later on down the road. So what I went ahead and did with my GoPro mount is I just went ahead and took a bunch of layers of 3M double-sided extra strength tape, and I just stacked it all on top of this mount until I got it flush and how I wanted it to sit on flat. And then once you do that, you just go ahead and plug your GoPro right into the side. That's my Motovlog setup right here. Super simple. I wouldn't say attractive looking, but it gets the job done. This right here, guys, I'm getting sick and tired of it, so we're just gonna take it off completely. Finally, after some ripping. All right, so I'm taking this old Bluetooth audio system, trashing it, what the new Atlas Shockwave is all about. So first time unboxing it, guys. I don't know anything about this besides the description on the website. So here we are, got the box of the contents. Finally, the chin curtain has come, so we're gonna put that in the helmet as well. And then we have super simple wiring, it looks like here. One speaker for one side of the helmet, a second speaker, and then your microphone setup right here. But the main thing I like about this, guys, is the fact that the Bluetooth brains of everything sits in your helmet flush. And this is one of the biggest selling points for me when I originally ordered this helmet with these Shockwave systems, because I just don't want stuff hanging off the side of my helmet. You guys seen earlier what the old Bluetooth system looked like, and it just looked goofy as can be. Looks like it gives us a little screwdriver here. I got all the pads removed right here, and it looks like it'd be pretty straightforward. We're just gonna go ahead and wire these speakers, one on each side, into the helmet. But before I do that, I wanna take this back door off, because right here, this is where your Shockwave system is gonna go, right in this little compartment. A big giant opening in the back of your helmet where you slide your Bluetooth in. That thing gets in there snug. It's a little tricky to pull out, but it has these two little tabs right here that you can go ahead and pinch and slide it out. So these speakers are Velcro on the inside, and then your helmet already has Velcro, so they just pop right in here, no problem. You guys can't really see it, but there's a hole right here, and you can slide the microphone and the speaker wire right through the bottom. That way everything's coming through the bottom and it slides right in. There's only 2 plugs. You just go ahead and sync them both up, and then once you're done, slide it right in. Easy peasy. On and off right there, you got the reset button, volume up, volume down, plug so you can go ahead and charge it. There's times when I'd be riding and I look over my shoulder and it hits the Bluetooth audio system and it cuts off my music. It's basically like hitting your iPhone and asking Siri something when you didn't mean to. So it cuts out your music, kind of throws off your vibe. And thankfully now, it's at the back of my neck, so I don't have to worry about turning my shoulder and pausing my music and stuff like that. But the only thing that I have to say about this helmet compared to all the other helmets I've owned in the past is the fact that it's totally different as far as the shape and everything else goes. These other helmets kind of give you more of a beak setup. The design, obviously, with the front end, it kind of puts your face more closer to the visor and everything else, but I personally like it just because all around it feels like I have a lot less stuff on my head. But as far as a stunt rider, I like simple and compact stuff. I don't need fancy gadgets and everything else. Something simple and practical is all I'm looking for. So that's why I did my GoPro setup the way I did. That's why I went ahead and installed the Shockwave audio system. But if you have any questions about what I just went through, hopefully I can do a recap video as far as how I feel about the Shockwave audio once I go ahead and get some time in on it. But my camera's about to die, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go ahead and put my GoPro system back into the helmet, and then after that, this thing is completely done. If you guys do want a helmet, I actually have a discount code for you available in the link in the description. Just go to Ruroc.com, order your helmet, and put DankWheelie in the checkout, and you'll get a discount. Thank you.
Need a drink or anything?
You guys are probably curious how the audio system sounds, huh?
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
Recap, GoPro Hero 7, 128 gigabyte memory card. Remove the side doors so you can go ahead and plug your audio adapter in. This is the Gopro Mic Adapter. You get it off GoPro's website. And then this is a 3.5 millimeter microphone, I wanna say. One thing to keep in mind, if you get the mic, make sure it has 2 rings and not 3 rings. Or the other mic I ordered has 3 rings, this one has 2 rings, and the 3 ring did not work with this adapter. This wire right here is the microphone for my GoPro, and the microphone is tucked right in the cheek, as you can see. And then we also have the microphone for the Shockwave Bluetooth audio system. So that wire goes right here, it runs through the back, and then you have this little opening inside the back of the helmet. I can't really show you that well, but you'll see a little hole right here where you can run the wires through. And you run the wires through the helmet and up, so that way when you plug the audio system in, you plug it in from the bottom and it all slides right in. So the other speaker You route it right here. You see the wire going around. So that's where it is. So let me know if there's any questions that I didn't cover in today's video, guys, and I will make sure to try my best to get to each and every one of them. So big shout out to Ruroc, guys. I feel like I finally found a helmet that fits my setup perfectly, being a stunt rider, but also a simplistic rider. I don't need a bunch of stuff. There's one thing missing on this helmet that I finally got for it to make it mine. That's right, people, the gold visor.
In the club flex, after party flex. You know how we ball. All I know is ball.
It's good to finally let go. I ain't worried about a thing. I just like to keep it mellow.
Yeah, I like to keep it mellow. I smoke and keep it mellow. I drink and keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. Every day I keep it mellow. I smoke and